Disadvantaged and homeless people are uneducated.
Homelessness only affects single older men.
Why don't they just get a job?
Homelessness and disadvantage are a choice.
People sleeping rough are the only ones experiencing homelessness.
Okay, question number 1. Yes, one of the myths.
Homelessness only affects single older men.
Well, if that was the case, I'd be out of a job, considering I am the manager of women's services, so definitely not true. I actually work with all different types of women who identify as female, from different backgrounds, different ages, and also different types of family makeups.
Often that is the most visible sign of homelessness, but in fact many of the studies show that the largest increasing group of homeless community members are in fact older women.
Homelessness and disadvantage are a choice.
Because at the age of 3 or 4, kids start to talk about what they might do in life. I want to be a ballerina or a firefighter or a doctor or whatever. How many 3-year-olds say, I want to be a homeless person?
It's often something that may happen due to unfortunate circumstances and then is done to somebody. It's not somebody would wake up and say, I choose to be homeless today, or disadvantaged in any way.
Disadvantage is kind of like a roll of the dice. Like you're kind of just born into it, and whatever circumstances happen.
You know, women fleeing DV, that's not a choice.
No.
You know, if you want to save yourself and your children, that's the only choice that you can make.
Okay, why don't they just get a job?
Is anything as simple as that?
You can't apply for a job without a phone, without an address. How are you going to be contacted?
And if you're living in a car, how are you going to present yourself? You know, you've got to find a shower, you've got to find somewhere to iron your shirt, or, you know, get your hair cut or something.
If you don't have a phone, how are you going to set an alarm to wake up?
There are people who have tons of experience and also education as well from different backgrounds who are looking for work and unable to find work. There are also people who may want to work who cannot work due to other reasons. There may be health reasons why people can't work.
Everyone who has any ability to get a job is trying their absolute best.
They are trying.
It's just not as easy as just getting a job. And also, people do have jobs and are still homeless as well.
Disadvantaged and homeless people are uneducated.
Absolutely not true at all.
You know, we've had women who have had masters and, you know, solicitors and things like that.
But also a lot of people have a lot of skills and like impressive resilience and resourcefulness in a lot of areas that a lot of people wouldn't know about.
Well, they've got life skills because they've had it pretty tough.
People sleeping rough are the only ones experiencing homelessness.
They're obviously the visible face of homelessness. You wander through Melbourne City, you wander down Ackland Street, sometimes down Grey Street, and you will see high visibility of homelessness.
Homelessness goes further than sleeping rough out on the street. You know, couch surfing, that's homeless. Living in rooming houses, that's classed as homeless.
We've got people who are sleeping in their cars. We've got people who are staying at hostels or other places like that because that's what they can afford. So homelessness isn't just about seeing people on the streets, on the sleeping bags when you're walking past. Homelessness comes in many different ways.
Substance abuse and mental ill health are the main causes of disadvantage and homelessness.
Substance abuse and mental ill health can be factors that contribute to people being able to maintain housing, but it's definitely not the be-all end-all cause of homelessness and disadvantage.
Again, studies have shown that it's the other way round. Homelessness often leads to poor mental health and substance abuse.
I also think that substance abuse is really demonised with people experiencing homelessness, but if you think about the way that people in society use illicit drugs, you know, the only people who are really judged for it seem to be people like lower socioeconomic status or homeless people. So.
Oh, goodness.
Who's they, should be grateful to have a roof over their head, even if it means moving away from their community.
There's that grateful thing. You should be grateful, you know, beggars can't be choosers.
To be grateful to have a roof over your head, again, it's actually a right that people should have adequate housing.
I would ask people to reflect on their own lives. How easy would it be for you to up and leave your community? Well, it's exactly the same for homeless people.
People experiencing disadvantage receive more than their fair share of government support.
Like, I don't know what fair is, but if fair is meeting basic living standards, they're not getting enough. You get about on Job Seeker, which most people on, you get about $700 every 2 weeks. And if you think rent is more,
400, you know, there's not much left over.
No.
So,
and if you've got complex health issues and have to pay for medications, have to pay for food, children, like
utilities, children.
There's just no way.
No.
Yeah.
Wonderful. That's everything.
That's everything.
I can answer some more though if you want. I feel like I went through them way too quick. And
You guys are all done. Thank you so much.
That was easy.